Hi, and welcome to another training video from XMPRO. Today we will be looking at how to use the radio buttons component. As a prerequisite, I'd recommend going through the video on how to create data sources before watching this video. The radio buttons component can be found in the basics section of the blocks. This component doesn't look like much on the designer because I haven't added any data yet. To add data, go to the data source accordion item of the block properties, and then you can choose static items or a dynamic data source. I'm going to go with dynamic data to begin with, and then you choose your data source. I have created this data source previously, and then you go into the data tab and choose your display expression. This is the column that's going to show up as the label, and then the value expression, this is what the value of the item that you select is going to be. Now, if I just save this and launch, then we can see how this looks. So we've got a list of people, and you can click on one of them to select them. There are a couple of properties that you can change. Appearance, visible is self-explanatory, and then orientation, if I say horizontal, then the radio buttons are going to go left to right instead of top to bottom. There's also disabled in the behavior. So if I launch this with horizontal, this is how it looks. I'm going to drag in another radio buttons to show you the static items. So if you go into data source and change the mode to static items, then it gives you a grid where you can add your items here. I'll sort by value just to be, there we go. Yep. So we've got 3 items in here. If we save this and launch, why is it, okay. Then we've got John, Becky, and David for the second radio button component, and the original one's still there. This has been how to use the radio buttons component.